Have you ever wondered why so many Japanese children can spend hours exploring parks, helping around the house, reading books, or playing with friends, while kids in many other countries seem glued to screens almost every chance they get? It sounds surprising in today's digital world, but Japan has quietly developed a lifestyle that naturally reduces children's dependence on phones, tablets, and endless entertainment. And the most fascinating part is that most Japanese parents don't achieve this through strict bans or constant arguments. Instead, they create an environment where screens simply become less interesting than real life. In many American households, screen time often becomes the default solution whenever parents are busy, stressed, or trying to keep children occupied. Japanese families, however, tend to approach childhood from a different perspective. From a young age, children are encouraged to participate in everyday life rather than simply observe it. Whether it's helping prepare meals, organizing school supplies, walking to local stores, or taking responsibility for simple household tasks, kids are made to feel like active members of the family. This creates a sense of purpose that naturally competes with digital entertainment. Instead of asking, "What can I watch next?" many children grow up asking, "What can I do next?" One important Japanese concept that influences parenting is onwayari, the practice of being thoughtful and considerate toward others. Children are taught early that their actions affect the people around them. This mindset encourages awareness, communication, and social interaction. When kids spend more time engaging with family members, neighbors, classmates, and friends, they develop stronger real-world connections. And here's the thing. Real relationships often provide something screens cannot. They offer belonging, responsibility, and emotional growth. When children feel connected to their community, endless scrolling starts to lose some of its appeal. Another major factor is the way Japanese neighborhoods are designed. In many parts of Japan, children enjoy a level of independence that surprises people from other countries. It is common to see elementary school students walking to school, using public transportation, or running small errands on their own. This independence gives children opportunities for exploration and adventure in the real world. Think about it for a second. A child who spends afternoons discovering local streets, meeting friends, and navigating everyday experiences is naturally receiving stimulation that many kids elsewhere seek through screens. Real life becomes the adventure. Japanese schools also play a significant role. Students are often expected to participate in classroom responsibilities, cleaning activities, and group cooperation. These experiences help children understand that contributing to a community matters. Instead of focusing only on individual achievement, they learn teamwork and responsibility. This approach aligns closely with the Japanese philosophy of shitsuke, which emphasizes self-discipline and good habits developed through daily practice rather than punishment. Over time, children learn to regulate themselves. They don't always need an adult standing over them to decide when enough screen time is enough. Perhaps one of the most overlooked reasons Japanese kids rarely depend heavily on screens is the country's culture of routine. Japanese families often maintain predictable daily schedules. Meals happen at regular times. Homework has its place. Outdoor activities have their place. Family interactions have their place. This rhythm creates structure, and structure reduces boredom. Many experts believe excessive screen use often fills empty spaces in a child's day. When those spaces are already occupied with meaningful activities, the temptation to spend endless hours online becomes much weaker. Minimalism also plays a subtle but powerful role. Japanese homes are often designed around simplicity and intentional living. Rather than filling every room with excessive possessions and constant stimulation, families focus on what genuinely adds value. This mindset extends beyond physical belongings. It influences how time is spent as well. Parents often encourage quality experiences instead of unlimited entertainment. A walk through a neighborhood garden, a family conversation during dinner, or a simple weekend outing may seem ordinary, but these moments build lasting memories that no algorithm can replicate. The Japanese principle of kaizen, which means continuous improvement through small daily steps, can also be seen in parenting. Rather than making dramatic changes overnight, parents gradually help children build healthy habits. A little more reading today. A little more outdoor play tomorrow. A little more responsibility next week. Over time, these tiny improvements create a lifestyle where screens no longer dominate a child's attention. The focus shifts from restriction to growth. Instead of constantly fighting technology, families strengthen the parts of life that naturally make technology less necessary. There is also the influence of ikigai, a concept often described as having a reason to wake up each morning. While children may not fully understand the term, many Japanese parenting practices help them develop interests, hobbies, and passions from an early age. Whether it's sports, music, art, nature, or learning new skills, children are encouraged to discover activities that bring them joy and meaning. When a child genuinely loves something in the real world, endless screen time starts to feel less rewarding because there is something even more exciting waiting outside the device. Of course, Japan is not a perfect screen-free paradise. Japanese children use smartphones, watch videos, and play games just like kids everywhere else. The difference is that these activities often exist within a broader lifestyle filled with purpose, responsibility, social connection, and independence. Screens become one part of life rather than the center of it. And that distinction changes everything. The biggest lesson from Japan isn't that parents should ban technology or force children to abandon modern devices. The real secret is much deeper. Japanese families create lives that are naturally rich enough that screens don't need to fill every empty moment. Through onwayari, shitsuke, kaizen, ikigai, and a culture that values meaningful daily experiences, children learn that the world beyond the screen is already full of adventure, growth, and connection. And maybe that's the most powerful parenting lesson of all. When real life becomes engaging enough, the need to escape into a digital one quietly begins to fade.